Hello, I'm Alex Jaffray. Some of you may have already had coffee with me. I'm the host of the music segment of Télématin on France 2, the French public TV channel. But my real job is writing and producing music for Star Trek, the sound agency I co-founded. Star Trek, great name, you got it? Today is a key collective moment for Thales. That's why we decided it was the perfect time to reveal the group's new and first sonic identity. But what is a sonic identity, you might ask? Sonic identity is a way of differentiating your brand from others and reinforcing your global positioning. Sonic identity is a powerful non-verbal communication tool. It increases the public's commitment to the brand by musically translating what the brand represents and sharing common emotions. For example, you don't need words to identify certain companies. A few notes are enough. That's the power of sonic identity. Still not convinced? These 6 brands will speak to you in less than 15 seconds. Ready? So, did you recognize them all? The first one was easy. Netflix, Intel. That does not ring a bell. No worries, it's because it's a French brand. Disney, of course. Orange for France also. Yes, that's McDonald's, but I've got a scoop. This is not an original composition. No, this is the intro of the song of Justin Timberlake. Loving it. McDo, Justin. Funny, isn't it? Now it's your time to shine, Thales. You have a logo with a signature, you have a color, you have a typeface, and you have a messaging framework. And in a few minutes, you will also have a sonic identity. But do you want to know more about how we created it? First of all, by transposing the identity fundamentals of the Thales purpose statement into musical values to create the sound universe. To promote its distribution, it is essential that Thales' sound universe reflects the purpose's fundamental pillars: innovation, sustainable development, and human-centric culture. And if we translate them into musical values, we get energy for innovation, aspiration for sustainable development, and incarnation for human-centric culture. We incorporate this identity into a solid and dynamic rhythm. Because innovation inspires electronic sounds, we use subtle touches of sound design, like this, or this, or that one. Maybe this one, but my favorite is that one. To build on the idea of an innovative future, we created a double tempo with arpeggios, which gives it a fast-paced feel. How can music translate the vision of a sustainable society? The harmony develops on 4 federating chords using notes from both major and minor scales. Let's listen. We focused our attention on the balance between organic sound textures with warm strings and electronic sounds. Let's listen. Piano, bass, and now a string. And all together, let's talk now of incarnation for the human-centric culture. Finally, to convey the deeply human positioning of Thales, we use a human voice. In this case, a female one. Let's listen. Again. This is your brand identity. The musical translation of these 3 values led to the final sonic identity in the center of this triangle: innovation, durability, human. Secondly, we musically symbolized your brain purpose statement. A future we can all trust. with a memorable musical gesture. It acts as the sound impression left like a footprint when you walk on snow. We ask ourselves, what makes us feel safe? We feel safe when we are enveloped. So we created a circular melody that begins and ends with the same note. Let's listen to that. First note, last note, the same. Let's hear that with the female voice. Same idea, first note, last note. So the melody, it's a cycle. And now we are ready. You can discover the long version of your sonic identity. The 4 chords, listen to this voice and your identity. As you can hear, this long version can be used on your corporate films. To maximize the sonic identity's recognition, memorization, and association with the brand, it needs to be used on as many formats as possible. The short format would be used with your logo for the intro or the outro of your videos. We also produced a specific arrangement for your stage rises, for all your events. More dynamic, bigger drums. This is the bigger drums. And your ID is coming. Let's go on stage. And finally, the ringtone will be available to everyone. Yes? The Star Trek team would like to thank you all and wishes you an amazing future. Thank you. Goodbye.